Yep.
Are we live?
Yep, we're live.
Hey everybody, welcome to Call of Cthulhu, our Call of Cthulhu 7th edition show. I'm not gonna jinx it anymore, you know? I'm just gonna leave it at that. Awesome, so what is up everybody? I see people in severe states of just going to sleep right now. Which is me, Yaboi, and I think Joakim over on there are the sleepyheads.
I'm actually not sleepy at all.
Yes, we can't even say that.
My cat took a shit on my floor, so it's just I'm actually just really pissed off right now. So I'll get there.
I am genuinely like I almost fell asleep before the show. I literally woke up because I was like this.
I'm doing like 12 hours of casting. Suck it up.
37 hours in the past 3. Well, not including today.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you do.
But you work, so it's different.
Yeah.
I've already streamed for like, what is it, 8 hours today, so.
You bold badasses, okay? Make me feel bad, okay?
Yep.
You're weak, Chuky. Fucking weak.
So how is everybody doing? Like besides anything new since yesterday?
No. I've been working on stuff and having no time, but here we are.
Yep. I've been trying to get this scene going good, so if I'm kind of quiet, it's just because I'm just trying to make sure the wheels aren't falling off right now. It's been a while since I've done this, but yeah, I'm good to go. And let me know, like, look at everything. Let me know how everything looks, if I messed anything up, if I spelled anything wrong, but
I'm sure it's okay.
I think we're all good in the right place.
Perfect.
All right.
I've been losing all my life on Skyforge.
Skyforge.
Yeah.
Skyforge, when it crumbles.
Skyforge is the definition of a grinding MMO simulator.
Oh god, no.
Yeah. Why would you ever? Why
I
would
like
you ever?
grindy MMOs. I don't know why.
Like, yeah, why? Like my question is why?
I just think that what the game has to offer outweighs the grindiness.
Oh, that's a good reason. There we go.
So, do we need a recap?
No, I don't
think so.
No, like fucking
People
recap.
went in. We found out that Nora was in there.
Yeah, this guy.
And then we stopped.
This guy has a mother. We're going to find the mother, get back Nora, and we had Poultry do some kind of fucking amazing, genius spot hidden check that nobody in the world has ever done. He's basically God right now, and we're just gonna try and we're just gonna follow in his lead and like bask at his glory.
Remember that
So
he
what's
actually did that 2 times, because he also noticed the slime.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
oh yes.
the first one was just like I just noticed it. This time I was like I saw into his soul, like his very being.
Like yeah, he owed like a
Well,
sick.
you're not gonna be too happy about what you saw though, but.
Oh, don't make me go stay. Fuck.
Oh shit, sanity. I've missed sanity. Has it been some time until we worked some sanity, you know?
Yep.
So, we found out about some guy called Ernest. He lives in Queens. We found out about a mother, and that the sea punished Nora and Martin Swanson. And
Yep.
I found Nora's knife. That's all we did yesterday.
So.
And I was just about to do something with my knife, and then we stopped.
Yeah, you went to pick up the knife to check out if it's actually her own. I don't think I ever heard what Poultry saw, and then I was just.
We never went into
I
that.
don't know. This is what's happening. I was telling you, like, is there any question that you can ask Jill, or that you can ask Nora, and only Nora would be able to answer?
Yeah. And I don't know about that.
You probably have something.
Yeah.
Like, do you have a cipher? Do you have a secret language between you two? Do you have like
We have a
place?
like
You have
like
a place in your childhood that only she would know about, like Do you remember that place underneath the stars? That moonlight?
Nothing that fancy. Basically, just a favorite book where we set like chapters and we bookmark and stuff. And if I notice a number, that's
What do you tell George? Because George is literally fishing for, like, what can I ask this guy so that we can prove that Noah is alive?
Was there a number near the dagger?
Is that what you told me? Like, is that the question?
No, that's what I'm gonna look for, because if I see a number near the dagger, I know that she was here, and that the dagger wasn't brought here.
Oh, okay. Like she would like carve a number or put a number somewhere. If,
Yeah, so I know what I need to look for in that book here.
yeah. Okay. So there's nothing like that on the ground. Or
So as Jill kind of just moves around and does this, and like George just stares at her, continuing, Jill, we're waiting.
Well, we should probably handle the sanity thing first. So, what you see, like, it's really hard to see beneath his like bushy beard. But he has gill slits.
Son of a...
Oh fuck!
That's funny considering the thing we talked about.
Yeah, I know. I was like, when you.
If only he knew.
Oh
Yeah.
damn, we got a
Everybody
fish boy.
knows exactly, like everybody knows exactly what this is, but our characters don't. So it's just
Yeah,
really-
exactly.
Is it fucking Kevin Costner?
yes,
Uh,
you got it.
Thing.
It's Kevin fucking Costner.
So you should roll a sanity roll. Yes.
Give me a second to get
Sanity.
man, I'm glad I have a low spot
That's
hitting
a
now.
fail.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
so
a
it's not too
1d10?
bad. No, it's 1d4, so it's
Oh,
not.
okay. So I
can't do
can't go temp insane.
We can't. So it's.
It's like, it's okay, I'll go like a 3 or a 2, but it's got 4.
That's cool, I guess. What is it if you lose 5 in a day, or is it 8 in a? No, it's a fifth in a day, or a 5 in one go. Right?
Go.
Yep, exactly.
Is it a fifth of your max, or a fifth of what you started with that day?
Fifth of what you started with that day.
Okay,
I just-
so I've
I
gone
just-
from 50 to 46. If I lose 10, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I just want to mention this. You have seen all of this. You have seen that he leaves slime and gills, and you haven't told anybody.
I haven't had a fucking chance. Give me a minute.
know, I'm just
Jesus.
That Josh was at home.
I literally just saw it.
He just saw it, went insane a little bit about it. I understand if he can't really convey that to you right now.
George is still kind of pissed off at Jill for not answering his question. Like, George just like walking around the room and like, Jill!
I'm just gonna like take my hand up like in a 2 seconds moment ish manner.
Shake
Then
my
I'm gonna turn around and like be. So where did you find this knife to Nelson?
The sea gave it to me.
The sea. Care to elaborate?
But he like acts like it's like a complete normal
It's
thing
gonna
to
go.
say.
She's gonna go and go closer, even closer to him, and be like,
Yeah.
"This knife belonged to my best friend."
I will stop her from getting face to face to him. Like, if she goes past me, hand on shoulder, like, stay here. You're not going near this guy with a knife.
I'm not holding it in a threatening manner. I'm holding it like.
Yeah, I know, but still, you're not going near this guy with a knife. Just this is
It's
what George
probably.
does.
That's probably what we should be doing right now, but still.
I have a shotgun. Like, don't worry about it. Just you don't go near him.
Yeah, if you wanna kill this guy.
I know I can, but I don't want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's actually the most helpful NPC I think ever that we've ever met in a This guy, like the senile old man, as always, as in any horror movie, he is the most fucking helpful guy in
Yeah,
the whole
I know.
scene. Like, he's the dude you go to. Like, you want some information? Don't go at the police. Don't go at agents. Don't go at CIs. It's
Creepy
the
old man.
senile, creepy old
Go
man.
insane by meeting a creepy old fish man.
Cthulhu approved.
That's how you do it. Yep.
But yeah, I'm still gonna be like, that this knife belonged to her friend and want to know how he got it.
Yeah, just the sea gave it to him.
That's not good enough. She just yells out.
Yeah, I kind of like
He likes-
I squeeze a bit harder on her shoulder and I say, did you realize that when he says the sea got him, whatever his friends are keeping her prisoner, usually prisoners don't have weapons. So the sea gave it to him, his friends gave it to him when they captured Nora. And now I'm trying to make sure she's alive. If you will help me, we could actually do that together.
So who's outside and who's inside at the moment?
I'm outside. At this point, I mean, I think Thomas and I, Thomas was like looking at the house,
Yeah.
and I'm like just outside the door. Like, I don't know if I'm close enough to see all this going down, but
You
you know.
probably see this.
Okay.
Is
Very small.
Okay.
is Jill obviously distracting Nelson, or is he kind of still paying attention to the whole room, or is he like very focused on her because she's like shouting at her?
He is focused on Jill.
Okay, I am gonna kind of like sneak behind her kind of thing and go over to George and kind of just kind of slide up next and be like, I think you should be very aware of the fact that he is not entirely human. There's definitely something weird going on here, and I think we need to do something about it.
I nod my head and I just whisper back, let me handle it.
Okay. And I just step back and let them do their thing. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do is, we don't have a map for this, do we? For everyone standing.
I think it's literally we are like around the table. He's
Yeah.
on the side of the table, on the other side of the table.
Because I don't know what I'm aware of right now. Like in this doorway,
You can see this.
I can see all this happening. Did I hear poultry? Like, am I hearing?
No,
Like
you
what?
hear
He,
that whispering.
you
Yeah,
do,
you
I
can
don't
hear
know
that
the
whispered, maybe.
Question is if
That
I
was
was
fine.
close enough to actually hear that being whispered.
You're
You're
screaming.
you're probably
You're
too focused, but
You're screaming right now at a person and holding a knife. I don't think that's a.
so if they're looking, if like this is the easy way to be described it, if he's sitting here and they're looking at him from here, I want to be like here, like at an angle, but not like facing towards my friends. I want to be able to see this guy, but not be in their way, kind of thing. There, that's where I kind of want a position for whatever the fuck is about to happen.
Okay, so I look at everybody and I look kind of just very intently at Henry and at Jill and I say, so one of those people, the investigator guy whose name I will forget again, is dead. Now the only way to save Nora right now is to pay the price for what she's done, and that is bringing back the mother from this Ernest in Queens. Now, I believe that me and Mr. Nelson over on here have reached a good agreement. Like, I'm actually looking at Henry and at Jill more than I'm looking at Nelson. Like,
No.
I'm talking to them, actually. And I think that we should go on, find whatever information more about this Ernest, and go and find him, bring back Mother, and get Nora. Because whatever has the power to do what you saw done, Henry, at that crime scene, we don't really want to face head on, do we?
I'd imagine not. It doesn't seem particularly conducive to staying alive.
Yes, I believe the same thing. So Jill, can you tell me a question that only your friend would know the answer of?
Probably could, but I haven't discussed that yet.
It could
You
be
just- you
it
can
can
just
be
make-
anything.
You can make up anything right there.
What's your favorite book? And you know what her favorite book is. Doesn't matter. I just need one question.
What is the airspeed velocity of a swallow carrying a coconut?
Alright. Huge book called Summer Housewives.
Okay, that's the favorite book. Okay, I'm gonna ask you. So Nelson, we agree. I can extend my left hand, and my right hand is still inside of my. We like Jill. I'm not like holding on to anymore. I extend my hand as in a handshake, and I say, "Do we agree on this?" I kind of spit in my palm as well because I'm self. Like, are we agreed?
Exactly what did you say earlier?
That we would bring Mother back, and he would release Nora. Like Nora would be released safe and sound to us. And also, he would provide like the answer to this question, just so we can make sure that she's still alive.
Yeah, he said he would do his best. I think. So.
Yeah, I think we can't really have anything more than that.
Yeah. So yeah, he shakes your hand.
Like, ugh.
Yeah,
kind of
it's gross.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I spit. I drank a bit too much
But it's
coffee
like
today, but
it's slimy all over.
Anyway, I shake and I say, "Okay, Nelson. Anything else that could help us find this Ernest person, besides the fact that he's in Queens?"
Do you have pen and paper?
Yes, I do actually, and I do take out my notebook and it's actually my head book, so I'm gonna just turn like a couple of pages to a place that nothing's written in because it's literally bounties that I have.
Yeah.
And like let him right there.
Okay, so he like starts making a map over Queens pretty much, and he's really good at it. But the weird thing is, it's like a really old map, like with the marking and stuff from way back. Like it's like he's seen a map and he makes exact copy of that.
It. Yeah, got it.
And then he marks just on the map where it is.
Okay. I think we can work with this. Give it to Yaboi and maybe cross-reference it with an older map and figure out where it is now.
You could probably find it just by driving there.
Oh, that's even better. I look at everybody else and I say, "Are we all satisfied?" Nelson, about that question.
And he mentions, I'm sorry, he mentioned someone named Ernest, right? I remember that was in my notes. Okay. All right.
Ernest is the name of the guy who has mother.
In Queens. Okay, yeah, right. Cool.
I'm gonna look at Jill. Do we want to verify who here wants to come next morning and verify the answer to the question, or do you need to be here, but somebody else should come as well with you?
Just before we leave, how big is your family exactly, Mr. Nelson?
Not particularly large. It's a normal family.
You have a couple of brothers and sisters, a mother. Nothing too crazy, right?
Well, I have more than a couple of brothers and sisters, but
like 5 or 6, right?
yeah,
Like 12.
100.
I mean, fish like when they reproduce, it's like very many of them.
you see him like trying to figure out, like, counting, and said, that I have many brothers and sisters.
Something that pops into George's mind right now. How do they reproduce, eggs or babies? For a second, George just goes there and like, "Oh, okay, I'm still here.
Thank you for your help with everything, Mr. Nelson. I think we'll be going now. I kind of start to like back out, but I just like keep facing him the whole time, like, oh, okay.
Like Joe's just gonna like, and then storm out. Like not storm out, but stomp out.
You almost break the floorboards from stomping.
I do break. I do break the floor.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Okay.
They're really shit, so.
I look at everybody, and I say, well, I think we should get back to Joshua and share what we found and what our plan is. I mean, I think as we are moving, we're talking about this. We're not just stopping in front of the house. I think we are moving. We're kind of talking.
All right.
I think we need to burn that shack to the ground. That's what we need to do.
After we bring in Nora, I will shoot the man of my own pleasure, right?
That was no man, George. Don't forget that.
I just shake my head. Well, I mean, I kind of expected it, to be honest. I bet some part of me knew that it was weird. What did you see exactly, though? I didn't see anything out of the ordinary besides his slimy handshake.
I'm pretty sure he has gills. I'm pretty sure he has the ability to breathe underwater. And the whole, like, my family thing, there's got to be tens, hundreds of them. And I have no idea how many. And they are killing people and holding them under the sea, by the sounds of things.
I think they're the territorial beasts. You heard them. They trespassed. So most likely they're like lions, you know? Whenever somebody trespasses on their territory, they retaliate.
Well,
Animals. Animals, just animals.
it should be real fun for us to head into to their domain then, shouldn't it? To retrieve Nora.
I shake my head, no. Let's try and bring her out of the domain with Mother, and maybe then kill Mother and Nelson and go away, but under no circumstance should we be the ones to go on their turf.
Well, here's hoping.
Start just looking at you two like you're insane. The freaking frock are you talking about? Like,
I mean, yeah, it's literally the same thing that happened. Like literally the same thing happened with Clarence the first time he appeared. Like this was our first encounter. Everybody was looking at Clarence like, "What the fuck are you talking? Shut up. Crazy bastard! You go away! Shut up!" And now everybody's like this because we saw shit and we know shit, and you're the new character.
As I'm like, I'm just gonna start like kind of walking a little faster just to like make the point as I say. I'm like, well, I thought I was a private investigator. You probably would have noticed that. And I just do.
Ooh, burn. I kinda just do.
starts getting the lotion out.
I think, okay, so let's take the samples to Joshua and tell him what we found. Maybe he knows something of this. I mean, I expect everything of a man who behaves so casually with witches.
Oh, let's go find him.
Yeah.
Party was planned for this night, right?
Yeah.
Party, but I think this is still like middle of the day. Like
Right.
even, yeah, morning.
Morning, right.
Yeah. Like we're going to Joshua and we're telling him like all the shit that happened.
So let's go see Joshua.
Yeah.
Do we have to cover like what you've been doing in that time? Your lab tests and such?
I don't know, do we?
Do you want to?
Well,
You can just work normally during that time if you want to.
fuck, it's been so long, I knew what I was gonna do.
Just
it was
write
not
shit
fast.
down, man.
I wanted, I injected the slime.
Oh, into the rat.
Oh, right.
Your mic's a little quiet, by the way, Yabo.
Yeah.
Your mic's a little quieter than usual,
Yeah,
Yabo.
tune up the mic just a bit more for you.
Be good.
There you go.
Yeah. So, you injected the rat with the slime.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rat has gills and tentacles.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's caged, by the way. Just saying.
And so what? Gills and tentacles.
How long was that? Was that the night before or?
How long? They haven't been gone very long, huh?
Like
yeah,
a night.
I mean,
a
I
night
waited
and
like a
morning.
couple hours to see if the taping thing worked or not, and then.
No, that was in the morning. You let him sleep with the taping thing, and he woke up and you saw nothing happen.
Okay, then
So it's
yeah,
literally the morning.
then I injected him as soon as I woke up. Been a while.
Yeah.
So.
No, nothing has happened yet.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Everyone heard the yet.
Yeah. So I
I'm
guess
just waiting. I'm
Okay, so
probably
you
got a body I'm working on
yeah.
while I just wait for this rat.
All right.
So we pull up. I don't even bother waiting for like knocking and getting Eugene to answer the door. Is it Eugene? Yeah. I didn't. No, not Eugene.
Oh,
Elijah.
you mean
Elijah? Is that?
Elijah?
Elijah.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't wait for Elijah to open the door. Actually, I purposely kick the door and I'm like, "Shut up, Eugene!" And I go back through.
It's Elijah. What the hell are you doing in here?
I go through the back to. You're in the back, right? Joseph, you're in the back. Or Joshua. Fuck.
Can't get my secretary's name right. Can't get my fucking name right.
Just coming up like fucking names.
How much sanity did you lose?
I'm scared and confused. Have you ever operated or prepared a body that has gills?
Henry, what? Henry, what? Calm down.
Well, I mean, if you've never seen a body with gills, we will soon bring you one.
What?
I
Did
walk
everyone
in.
just walk in a crowd? Did I did paparazzi just roll in?
Like,
we
the
we
first
pulled-
in and I'm like behind. So
Yeah, we pulled up outside. I just kicked the door and I'm like, oh my god!
And then I just take a seat, actually just lean back on the wall.
You
and
probably
start
didn't know, I probably subtly heard the door get kicked in, moved over to the corner, prepped my fumigator to release some gas. It's not releasing yet, but just I need to take us all out. It's prepped up in the corner, and then quickly swiftly moved back to pretending what I was doing. But
Yeah, as I come in the back, I see you whoop, just get to the end of your.
Just because this bony man just
oh, Henry. Oh.
I didn't see you there.
Let me just rebuild this lethal device when nothing's happening.
Yeah.
It's a dehumidifier. Okay, so I saw a man who had gills, like fish gills, can breathe underwater gills. Have you seen that before? You've worked on weird things. I haven't seen it, and I don't know if you have.
No, I haven't seen that, but my, that sounds interesting. Do you have his body?
We will soon. First, we need to get the mother, which is some type of creature that we'll recognize on sight. It's somebody in Queens named Ernest has it. We have a map. It's the only way to get Nora out of wherever they are keeping her. I'm guessing someplace underwater.
This man with gills, who was he?
Supposedly crazy man that walks the beach. Not that crazy, to be honest. He was more sane than most people.
You're telling me there is a sane man with gills walking the beach?
He's not really a man so much
Is that
as a
is
thing.
that a bit more weird than?
Or are you telling me you were talking to a fish this whole time?
I think it's in between, something in between both of those.
Like a merman, but in a weird way.
I kind of just look at Joshua. I'm like, is this weirder than us bringing you in to torture a witch, like a week ago?
Well, yes. Witches are quite normal, actually. I love witches. But men with gills, I've sadly never had a run-in with. But they do sound quite interesting. Could you give me some details about him? Was there anything else about him other than gills, perhaps?
Other than that, he looked totally human to me. I didn't actually
Also,
get a
did
look
you-
at the gills.
I'm talking still.
I like that. I like that. So good.
I looked at him coldly,
I'm
And
like,
then I'll
you asked me
continue.
a question.
and then I
For
continue.
10 seconds just staring.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I continue and did you get my samples?
Yes, and I take out this big array of samples, maybe 12 or 24 samples of water.
And
Or marked,
and who
10
shook his hand?
I did.
Okay, so are you gonna hand me the samples?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you hand me the jars, do I see the fucking slime on the jar, Joakim, or?
I assume
I mean,
that
I
you-
did this. I did.
Yeah.
This thing.
Well, I mean.
No, I'm sorry, Doc. It's not there.
Is it on his coat or something?
Yeah, sure it is, but it's not colored or anything. It's just
Oh, okay. It's just a slimy coat. Yeah, you
Yeah.
would probably miss that.
Yeah. Okay. I mean.
Well, okay. I was gonna point out, like, so when you said, is there anything else? Like, he was particularly oozy as a man.
Oozy.
He was slick to the touch by the looks of him. He kind of left a trail like a slug or a snail. It was odd.
I look at Joshua. You know, I think you're the best for this, and I kind of like just lean a bit closer to you. I don't think Jill is really dealing with this quite well. Can you, I don't know, explain this to her? Because I think I'd be a bit too harsh doing that.
Can I see how Can I roll a psychology check to see how well Jill is doing this?
I thought you were gonna be like. I thought you were gonna be like, Jill's not handling this very well. Can you put her to sleep?
No, I was literally.
I saw you do it to the witch. Can you do it again?
No, 3 or 4 times, Jill has been trying to say something, and we just like go over her. It's like, I look at you weirdly. It's like, yeah, you know. It's like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, Jill, shut up. You know?
I've even heard you attempt to talk.
It's like the 3 times.
At all this point, just gonna go out because fucking bunch of crazy dudes. This place. Like.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, can you talk to her?
Did she walk out?
It's gonna be like,
Did
go
she
in with everybody else. Listen to all this about men with gills and slime and witches. What the no? Leave. I'm out.
As soon as she leaves, Josh is gonna be like, "What a weirdo."
She just doesn't get us. I think that's all it is.
Yeah, she doesn't. Anyway, can you talk to her, because I think I'd most likely make her cry if I did.
Yes, let me just take care of this body and take care of this slime and take care of this man with fish gills and take care of Jill. What are you guys planning on doing?
Is there anything? Is there anything?
Find Ernest, most likely kill him, get Mother, bring it back to Ernest, bring it back to Nelson, get Noah, kill Ernest, most likely Mother as well. Sorry, kill Nelson and most likely Mother as well, and then escape.
Is there anything special about this body?
No, sadly, this one is sort of a boring case.
I started to, like, I was like lifting my camera up as I said it. And
I put like a...
This was the wife of a cultist, so I was familiar with some of his co-workers, you could say, but he's nothing extraordinary himself, sadly. Well, so let's get to it, shall we? Let me get those samples. I'll take care of Jill some other time. I really don't care much for her. Can I please water? Put them here. And lay
I
out.
I weigh the whole things. I think if I remember correctly, we said we had them in wooden like boxes, like the small, what do you call them? Samples.
vials.
Oh,
Vials,
you took
yeah,
vials.
Small vials, yeah. The small vials in wooden boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we marked them off.
Oh, and what about the party that I was so delighted to go to? Is that still happening?
I look at Reese.
Yeah, it can, but I mean, if we've got a lead on, like, they could save this girl's life now, we have some time beforehand if you guys wanted to.
Reese, maybe Ernest is somebody big, and if he can put out some viewers, maybe we can get him at the party.
Yeah, invite the crazy fishman to the party. That would be
Not the
exciting.
fishman, Ernest, the guy.
Oh,
with-
I want the fishman.
The fishman.
I want to meet the fishman. You guys got to meet the fishman. Why don't I get to meet the fishman?
I could,
You know what?
we could
Tomorrow
send a car.
morning,
We could
somebody-
send a car around for the fish man if you really wanted him to
Somebody
be there.
needs to go tomorrow to meet with the fishman to confirm that Noah still alive with an answer to a question only Noah knows.
Can we please stop calling him the Fishman before someone overhears us, or we do it in public or something? Come on.
It literally can be just a nickname. I mean, come on. Fishman, it's back.
They call me the Candy Man. It wouldn't be.
Henry,
it
you
wouldn't be
think
too.
Elijah's actually going to care? He thinks I'm insane. No, it's quite alright. He doesn't believe anything about this stuff. Quite fun. I always tell him about all these witch clients we have, and he's like, he thinks I'm just being crazy.
Joakim, we got a map of where Ernest lived, right?
It's
I have now.
further east of this. It's an island, like more to the east.
Because at
from-
this point, I think Jill is more like people talking about parties and shit like that. No, I need to find my friend.
Wait. You said you walked out. There's no way you
Yeah.
hear us about parties.
Yeah,
Walk back in.
because if you didn't walk out, other
Yeah,
things
things
are gonna
change.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But I
Maybe-
did hear about the party earlier.
Oh, yeah, so definitely.
So
You
it's
are
more the fact-
invited as well.
Yeah, it's more about that with she doesn't have time for parties and
Well, you know, it wasn't going for parties. We were chasing a lead there, but
yeah.
so
But
We'll see when the night rolls around.
yeah.
she's
Yeah.
very close to like going home, getting her own bike and her dog, and then going after her rest right now.
Well, we're going after Ernest.
So are you out? You are outside then, Joe, right?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
and she's very tempted to just leave you guys behind because you're all crazy people.
I mean, you don't need to tell us. You just like do whatever you want. It's your cat.
If you want to just go, just go.
Go. You don't need to tell. You need to
We're-
justify
You
it.
hear the little bell from the door ring behind you, Jill, and Elijah walks out. He's smoking his pipe. He comes up next to you. He's like,
So, what's a lady, fine lady like you doing, with a party like this?
Is Elijah a ghoul?
I literally felt like last time you did Elijah, he was more of a just please enter. Kind of more like that. and-
he's a side character, so I haven't developed him much. So he's gonna be going through changes as I go. Because I'm thinking.
And now he feels like the most schemiest kind of like.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been imagining him as this
Come
little,
here often.
I've been imagining him as this like little Woody Allen like accountant in the back, just being like, "Oh, I get to run a business, fucking great."
Yeah, but he's also really fucking weird. I mean,
Yeah, it's super sleazy. And creepy. Yeah.
he's accounting for a mortuary.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
basically now he's a gone accountant kind of like.
It's a precious business. You know, I could take some funds from the, cash register and, you go get some food.
I have already eaten. No thanks.
Oh,
That's cold.
desk shot down.
No need to act all hide and mighty. But,
Let me save you a lot of savory words.
He's just stuttering now. He's just.
okay, I'll go back inside.
While he's like gold blooming, I guess that's we're all leaving now, right? Like no one else is staying inside the.
Well, Joshua's like, well, I need to do some tests. So, unless you guys want to stand over the body of a dead woman, you guys may want to go and do other things.
That was dead woman.
I look again at Joshua. So again, to the other thing we were talking about, do you want to go out tomorrow and verify that Noah still alive?
Tomorrow? Well, sure. As long as I get to meet the fish man. I
Well,
also,
that's- yeah, you need
the
to make-
party. If I find out that the party happened without me, I'll be very cross. So
The party
please,
is
just let me
tonight.
know.
Tomorrow morning, you need to meet the fishman.
But we're going to see Ernest now, right?
You're gonna try and I don't know what we're doing now with Ernest, to be honest. But like the idea is the party.
You're bringing Ernest. Ernest is the fish man.
No,
Nelson.
No,
I should-
old man Nelson. Yeah.
Nelson is the fishman, and Ernest is the man who stole mother
Okay,
from him.
whatever. The fish man. Bring the fish man to the party. That's all I want. Now, be off with you. I have tests to run.
Like, I think Jill's gonna go back to her apartment now. Get her dog and get on the bike.
If this happens, like if we see, I'm gonna try and stop her. If like I walk out.
How is she getting home?
Walking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if I see you, I will like
She
like,
lives
shout
in,
after you
like,
or something.
directly in the middle of Manhattan. So she's
Yeah, but this is in Queens, right?
Yeah, we're far.
So that's a bit of a walk.
So you can
You
either
guys come
respond
out
to-
like Elijah's kind of just like looking after Jill's like
What a fine piece of tail.
walks back inside
Wait, does he say that to her or to us?
to you guys.
Okay.
I just shake my head, and as we walk outside, if I see her running, I'm like, Joe, wait up!
Okay. Are you interested in what our plans are, or? You know what? I'm not good at this.
Do they involve more fishmen?
Okay, I'm really not good at this. Do you want to go back at the hideout of the warehouse and we can talk? There's some stuff that we need to talk about.
We can get some food.
We could actually get some food. Some Chinese food would be great.
Yeah, I'm starving.
I thought you just ate.
No, it would be nice if Elijah is at the door.
Like, yeah, Elijah just overhears it. He's like,
pops his head out.
So, like, it's funny that you literally just said that because I knew in my head that he literally was listening behind the door. He's not gonna do anything.
he's just like,
He did hear that. He did hear that. Yeah.
Hell, poor Elijah.
So I just think let's get in the car. Like, I pick up everybody and let's go. I mean, I'm guessing that Reese has his Bentley with him.
Right.
Hang on, I've lost track of our plan. Are we going after Ernest or not?
I think we're first now going to get Jill in the party and not kick her out by her being too weirded out by all of us. At least that's what I. That's what I say.
We're gonna go and have a chat first because I feel like we should just go and get Ernest.
Yeah. After that,
Are in Queens already? I mean, it's just
Yeah, like we're
over
already
there.
here.
We're in Queens already, but I mean, Jill would most likely fuck off if we don't talk to her now. Like, Jill will fuck off if we don't talk to her now.
Just do it
only
like you
thing
did
she
with
has-
the twins. Just drag them with you until they see
yeah,
you.
screw this like food shit. Let's go and see Ernest. Let's go and get Mother. Let's go do all this stuff. Let's see how important being Ernest
I
really is.
I look back at Joe and I put it like this. I can't explain it right now. It's a bit more complicated, but look at this. It's simple. We have a hostage situation. Your friend is being held hostage. It doesn't matter by who. Fish people, normal people, doesn't matter. It's simple as it is. She's being held hostage, and we need to bring this for her to survive. And whatever this is, we're bringing it. And then we're making sure that Noah's arrived. And after Noah's arrived and safe, we decide what we do with the rest of the people that did what they did to her and to her partner. Can we agree on that?
He takes her hand out and says, on one condition, no more talk about stupid fish people.
No promises. There's a few of them apparently.
Yeah, I promised myself I will not talk about more fish people, and I shake her hand. It's like, let's go. I start up the 4T and we bump it over. I give to whoever is shotgun, I give the map. So
Jill is shotgun.
Jill gets the map and like point me, read the map, tell me where I go.
That way.
Perfect. Onwards, T forward. Walking speed maximum.
So his house is in East Queens, so it's just small villages and farmland, basically. And you ride the Bentley, right? Or
No, 14. I think I would mention like to Reese, you should leave your Bentley here. A 40 is more normal.
All right. Sounds good. Whose car is that? That's
Mine.
Clarence's car that you still
No,
drive.
That's mine. You don't know anything
Okay.
about crowds.
Okay. Right. That was out of character.
Wow.
That's just.
Nobody in
Alright.
this group remembers anything about crowds besides me. So
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Of course.
so I got out scot-free.
it's gonna be very interesting when someone looks up the registration on that car.
Yeah.
If his dad, an ex-cop, comes looking for him.
Dun dun dun.
So you roll up next to his house. It's just like a small house, normal size with a kind of small yard with a couple of trees on it. Like it's pretty much only one-story house. It's not large at all.
Is it the house of middle of nowhere? Like
There are houses next to it, but there's like it's just a small village, right? It's not super packed.
I look at everybody and I say, "Oh, be ready. Whoever could go against those creatures and whatever they can do must have some muscle of their own. So I kind of like put my hand into my trench coat, and you hear like metal shingles.
Like this, a bit more description of the house. Like it looks like it's on its way to become the house in the first adventure, right? Like the garden is overgrown and like it's growing stuff on the house and so on. It's the windows aren't boarded up or anything, but it still looks like shit.
They've let the house go.
Yep, he does not care about the looks of that house.
Well, only George would have any kind of memories about. No, Henry as well, because Henry was there and made photos.
I was gonna say I've taken pictures of the bad deals.
Yep.
So I think me and Henry just get this face like kind of the same like synchronized faces.
For me, it's like it's a normal house.
Did we work out that, or did I work out that you were involved in that? Did we decide that?
I think you did, because I mentioned it a couple of times with like the basement and the creature and what I've seen and what we've done and what happened.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, we had a conversation at some point. You were talking about the weird shit, and I was like, "Oh, I don't think I mentioned
you
to you."
You didn't mention it to me. No. You literally didn't mention it to me, but you knew it was me.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, when we pick in a pull up, well, I guess we're probably gonna make the same memory of the kind of thing. I kind of look over to you like.
I nod my head kind of easily, and I grip my shotgun even like. I make sure it's locked and welded. Like I make sure like both of the barrels are loaded up.
Do like a fence, like a gate fence.
Yeah, there's a gate.
Joe's gonna open it up and then go towards the house.
You
Not
can
in
see,
a loud manner, but more of a.
You can see the
sort of
door.
silent.
The door, it's not like normal. It's reinforced pretty heavily.
But there are windows, right?
Yep.
She's gonna go up to one of them and then like.
You can see that there are actually iron bars inside the windows.
Okay, let's just
And
knock.
they're like
Why don't we start with the
curtains
knock?
covering the windows.
Wait, what was covering the windows?
Curtains.
Okay.
I knock at the like.
Oh, wow, that is loud.
Shit.
Yeah. You knock, and you hear someone like opening multiple door chains and like opening it a little bit.
I take a step back as everyone starts to.
Yeah.
My hand is
standing on the
ready.
side.
My shotgun is ready. Like
Standing on the side with a hand inside the coat on the gun.
Yeah, you see a man looking out through the little gap there, asking, "Who are you?"
Ernest.
Yes.
Oh, hello. We are here to talk to you about something very important. You'd very much want to hear this. We've heard of something happened on Fire Island, and there was mention of your name. And we're just here to make sure you're safe. We're part of the police investigation. We just want to make sure that everybody involved in this case has been sent to make sure you're safe and that nothing wrong is going on. I'm gonna attempt to charm. I'm gonna attempt to roll this guy we're here.
He just closes the door and locks it. Just straight up.
Okay, yes. Okay, well, I tried. You have any ideas?
Do we see? So we saw the bars and curtains. How thick are the curtains? Can we see through into the rooms, or is it?
Yeah, you can't see much, but you can probably get a glimpse of what's inside.
Are they empty, populated, dusty, covered in sheets?
It looks kind of good inside, actually. It's like he's cared about the place inside, just not outside.
I think Joe's gonna walk around the house just to make sure.
Look, there's
no
decent furniture in there.
Reinforced door and bars on the windows.
Joe's gonna walk around the house.
When you have when you have a treasure of fish people, as she walks around, I kind of whisper fish people so she doesn't. When you have a treasure of fish people that can rip people to shreds, you kind of want to have a small fortress around the house. I kind of understand that.
But yes, she's gonna walk around the house, make sure there's. Maybe there's a back door that is not as heavily secured.
So you guys want to break in here?
I look at everybody. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere. If we shoot or if we make too much noise, everybody's gonna hear. It's not gonna be long until somebody interferes. So we need to get inside and make our threats while inside.
So there actually is a back door, and it's not as reinforced. It's still pretty sturdy for a back door, but it's not.
But we're still kind of just like in the front. So if you tell us, you're the only one who went around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like you need to tell us, Joe, if you want to tell us.
Yeah. Like, just gonna make sure that there's like the door and the windows. There might be a window that looks more unstable than all the others and stuff like that.
Second floor. Oh, it's only one floor, but there's like a, like where's like this, and there's a small attic like that. That
Right.
window, it doesn't seem.
Is there a
It's a very
perhaps
small
a
window
ladder?
though, so
Is there
no.
perhaps a ladder around?
no.
Is there? Does it look like there's a way to climb up to it?
You probably could if you were good at climbing.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thought
Just
of a
gonna.
And you like if you're very large, you're not gonna make it through that. window.
There's absolutely
That's
no
no.
way that George can make it through the window.
Good thing Joshua didn't come.
Yeah. You could have lifted me up.
With one more, maybe.
Well, actually, no, I'm completely wrong. No, George is like size 35 or something like that. Yeah.
What?
35?
What? Like something 45 actually. 1 second, I'll tell you. Anyway, I have like a immense, like a very small size.
Jill has a 60 in size.
Oh, 50. Sorry.
Yeah, you're average.
Why did I think I had less than 50? Anyway.
Wait, what's... Okay, so I'm guessing everyone's gonna look at me at this point then.
Yeah.
I know that.
But
Your
before we
size.
look at you, I will look at Jill and I say like, are you good at lockpicks?
Yep.
And I
I'm for
open this up. This is better than climbing up in there. If you can open it up.
Yeah, but she still wants to get up there. Maybe there's a thing that they can see up there through the window.
I just like climbing up a house in a very open field that anybody from another
This place
house
is
can see.
overgrown. This place is overgrown, so it's gonna be.
Oh,
hard
it's
to see
overgrown.
us.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's gonna be hard to see us climb up on the roof.
Pretty much. Some
Yeah.
a neighbor could spot you, but
I'm gonna say it's better to go through the back door. I think it's if it doesn't work, yeah, like let's climb, but let's see if this works first.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my lockpick set and then go to work. on
Yep.
I hope you have more
back
than mine.
door.
I do. Hopefully it's gonna be enough.
Oh
Yep.
God! All right, I see them going at this, and I pull out the gun because if anybody sees that we're breaking in, we're gonna get shot. So, all right.
It's locksmith, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's locksmith.
Oh, holy shit!
Oh, that extreme.
Fuck yeah!
Yes.
There
Holy
we
shit.
fucking go.
He
That's
just
it.
touches the lock and
Wow.
it slides open.
Yeah, it's like magic. Oh, it's actually open. Like we didn't even try.
I was actually about to pull some bullshit on you about this, but this is just too good. You managed to get through this anyway. Like
Fuck.
there are
I've already like started climbing the wall. I'm like, oh, okay then. I guess we can just go in this way, whatever.
It still takes a while to open this because there are a bunch of locks. First, they're like the normal lock that you can lockpick. Then you kind of have to get some weird tool to stick in the little spring between the
My lucky lockpick.
and then push a bolt to the side and do stuff like that. But you managed to do it.
She rolled a fucking 13. She manages to.
That's yeah, that's pretty good.
And I will take the front with the stealth. I will stealth in front and shotgun out, ready.
Yes. Anyone who's going in, roll stealth.
Oh shit.
I'm doing experience.
Oh,
at
well.
this time. Oh.
That was one step away from a critical success. On the stealth.
It doesn't
Oh.
matter because Chucky just shat on everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. I
doesn't
literally
even matter.
did that. I like George's food that the Chinese food just ate didn't really go through that well. as he goes to stealth, you can hear it.
No, not after my cat. No.
And you know what? I think with this we can take our first break.
Okay.
Alright, hold on.
Okay, we'll see you guys on the other side with more It Has Tentacles.
I hope it doesn't have